for increasing sales. Unfortunately, some customers may later become unable or unwilling to pay their account. These uncollectible accounts must be recorded as an expense. The allowance method of recording losses for uncollectible accounts attempts to match the expense of uncollectible accounts in the same fiscal year the related sales are recorded. At the end of the fiscal year, the business does not know which specific accounts will become uncollectible. Therefore, an estimate of the uncollectible accounts is recorded to the contra asset account allowance for uncollectible accounts and the expense account uncollectible accounts expense. This is done because of the concept matching expenses with revenue. So our first entry here, it says a general journal worksheet and selected general ledger accounts for Velson Company are given below. Number 1, Velson Company estimates uncollectible accounts expense as 0.3% of its total sales on account. During the current year, Velson had credit sales of $2,152,000. The balance in allowance for uncollectible accounts before adjustment is $853 credit. Record the December 31 uncollectible accounts expense adjustment on a worksheet. Okay, so to figure out the amount, we're going to take 0.3% times the $2,152,000. Oops, 152, 123, okay, times 0.003 because it's 0.3%. So we'll move the decimal over 2, and that is 64.56. So that is our adjustment. So on the allowance for uncollectible accounts, we will credit 64.56, and uncollectible accounts expense will be 64.56. We record it in the adjustments column because that's what we are doing, the adjustments. It says journalize the adjusting entry on page 13 of a general journal. So I'll scroll down. Must have already written adjusting entries on there. So I'll just put the date, and here's your entry right here. Uncollectible accounts expense is your debit for 64.56, and your allowance for uncollectibles is a credit. And then the last thing we do in this is to post the adjusting entry to the general ledger. So we will come down here to our general ledger. We'll do the expense first because it's the debit. December 31, and it's G13, General Journal, page 13. It's a debit for 64.56. No other balance, so it'll be 64.56. And then we'll put the account number as our last step in the posting process. The next account we have is allowance for uncollectible accounts. It's the 31st. Again, journal page number G13. It's a credit for 64.56. We have 2 credits, so we will add here 64.56 plus 853 gives us 7309 credit. They're both credits. That's why we added. Just a reminder. And then the last step is to put 1135 in your post reference of your journal. And that's how you will complete Work Together 17.1, which was estimating and journalizing entries for uncollectible accounts expense.